Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today we are using our Elite Silky Conditioning Shampoo and Conditioner to silk press the beautiful Ash. So we started off by, of course, saturating our head with warm water. When you're doing a shampoo, absolutely use warm water, guys. Warm water helps to remove the debris. It helps to break up the dirt, whereas cold water doesn't really do any justice in the shampoo process. So I started by using our silky shampoo. Why? Because Ash actually pre-cleansed her hair about 2 days before, so I didn't need to clarify her again. That would merely strip her hair of too much oil, as she's already done it within the last 48 hours. Now her hair was a little tangled, so we're going to use the silky shampoo to help detangle her, but also add that luster, shine, and moisture back into her hair. So for her, I'm actually doing 2 shampoos, and they're both going to be the same shampoo, where you at home would be doing a clarifying shampoo first, and then you'd use your silky shampoo for the second and or third shampoo process. So, of course, it's okay to give your scalp some good manipulation. Whenever I do my shampoos, I use the beds of my fingers and really get into that scalp and that hair, and also help to stimulate that blood flow, get the body with some chills. When you get chills, that means that the blood is just rushing, guys, by the way. But that's actually the enjoyable part of the shampoo process. So don't be afraid to use the beds of your fingers and to manipulate the scalp. Don't be too rough, but it always feels great during the shampoo process. But I always ask my client if it's something that they want, and if they don't, then I don't offer it. So you're going to thoroughly rinse the shampoo from her hair. And if you notice, in both shampoos, I thoroughly rinsed her. Some people like to leave a little shampoo in the hair after the first rinse, but I'm one of those people where I have that kind of like OCD. It needs to all come out. So for her conditioner, we're using the Silky Conditioner and Co-Wash. So this conditioner can actually be used as both, either a instant conditioner, deep conditioner, or a co-wash. And it is an instant detangle, all while actually adding shine and luster. And when you're doing it as an instant conditioner, you can also leave it on for 1 to 2 minutes just to add some additional conditioning properties. Or as a deep conditioner, you'd leave it on for up to 15 minutes. Or as a co-wash, of course, you would basically skip the shampoo and use it for co-wash only. And all 3 purposes are amazing. So what I did was I rinsed her with cool water. This is when the cool water really is important. Why? Because it helps to lock in that shine, lock in that moisture, and also helps to keep the hair from tangling. If you notice, I did detangle her before rinsing the conditioner. You don't want to wait until after the conditioner is out. So now I'm using our Elite Refresher Detangling Leave-In Therapy Spray. This spray also is great for those who have protective styles like braids, sew-ins, that kind of thing. It is a leave-in spray. I did use it for Ash in this occasion because, number one, it helps to stimulate the blood flow on the scalp. It gives a very nice, cool feeling. It also helps to eliminate any type of odor-causing bacteria in the hair, but it helps with moisture retention, conditioning, detangling. It has so many different uses, guys. So you can use this whether your hair is in a protective style or if you're just having your regular wash day. So after that, I'm one that likes to detangle as I go. So it's very important that even though you detangle during the conditioner process, Ash is about to go under the dryer to dry for a few minutes. So I like to detangle again, and then I rope twist the hair just to keep it detangled and separated. This is also a tip that you can use when you're at home and you're doing your wash day. It's okay to, part the hair out and twist it just to keep it from tangling when you're under the dryer or you're trying to get the hair dry. So at this point, we're just blow drying the remainder of her hair. She's about 70% dry. I used the hooded dryer to get diffused heat. And now I'm just using my paddle brush and my blow dryer just to kind of blow her out the remainder of the way to make sure that hair is dry, because I am going to be silk pressing her. So I do not want the hair to be wet at any point in time. The blow dry process is kind of you should already know how to do a blow dry, guys. So I'm not going to really talk too much from here, but keep in mind you definitely want to make sure you do have a paddle brush or detangling brush at home for your hair when you are doing blow drying or just combing your hair on a normal day. Okay guys, so now it's time for the silking process. I am using my titanium iron, which is the 1-inch H2 Pro. You can use really any iron of your choice. I like the H2 Pros or the babyless irons in the titanium versions. Those are really good irons for silking. As you guys know, I don't recommend having this iron at home because it's direct heat and you'd probably use it for styling when I would not use it for styling on most clients. So the silk press process, you guys have watched so many of my videos already. I'm not going to put you through the strain of telling you how to silk press hair. So you guys just sit back and watch this part and then we will get into the trim. Okay, so I wanted you guys to see this part of the video. Why? Because Ash was one of my clients where she hadn't had a trim in quite some time when I first started doing her hair, right around the time when she became my assistant. So I want you to see the difference between split ends and healthy hair. So the split ends look fuzzy no matter what you do, okay? The split ends are always sparse. They never mesh well. And you can always kind of pick them out. So this was the perfect part of the video for you to be able to see her split ends, and you'll be able to see what it looks like from the outside looking in. While a lot like to try to preserve that length, that's not true length. That is hair that needs to be taken off so that the healthy hair can thrive and survive. I like to use the word thrive and survive. So keep that in mind, guys, when you are going for your trims. They're important. Ash, while she did get a trim a couple weeks ago, we did not trim her, all the way down. We're trimming her gradually, which that is an option as well. So what I'm doing now is I'm just trimming her slightly, just a little bit more until we get all of those split ends. But I am giving her hair time to kind of grow out some because she doesn't want her hair to appear short. So we didn't just chop everything off all at one time. So you can also take this approach. There's nothing wrong with this approach, but you do still need to keep up with your trims. For natural hair, I always recommend between 8 and 12 weeks. And then for relaxed hair, I always recommend between 6 and 10 weeks. Typically, relaxed hair, you would get trimmed with your relaxer. So that is when you know that is the right time if you're doing your relaxers on the right schedule. So with the trim, as you know, make sure you are going with the shape of the head. The head is shaped like an orange, not like a box. So you want to make sure that you are doing just that. Now, she does still have some split ends remaining, which is absolutely fine, guys. That doesn't mean we have to get everything all in one chop. But you don't want to take too long to get those split ends off. I know some people would say, hey, I only get a trim once a year. Absolutely not. You should be getting your trims on schedule, no matter if you're relaxed or natural. You're not excluded because your hair is natural. You're not excluded because you wear your hair in a curly state. You should at least be getting your trim done every three to four times per year. So now it's time for the styling portion. I'm just doing very large sections and I'm using our Elite Mac Pro Styler 1-inch ceramic iron. This is the type of iron that I always recommend you have at home, a ceramic iron. Why? Because it's diffused heat. It has a coated plate, so it's not so direct on the hair. And if you guys notice, I'm doing larger sections because I've already soaked her once. So why would I use smaller sections just to style her? I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of trying to stay away from too much heat. We've already blow dried her. We've already soaked her. So let's just give her a quick bump, wide sections, so that kind of diffuses the heat even more on each strand of hair. So you guys can just watch this part and then you'll be able to see the end result shortly. So at this point, we have completed the silk out. Now this is when you'll be able to tell if the hair needs to be saran wrapped or not. If you notice, the hair is a little puffy. While it does have some nice body, and some people would like that body, this will kind of deplete the life of a silk press a lot faster. So what I'm going to do, and which I did in another video, how to saran wrap your hair, I did saran wrap her so that she could get that cuticle to lay and those strands to really be compacted. But that is exactly how it's done, guys. And don't pay attention to Ash. She likes to give trouble. Don't forget to watch the saran wrap video. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and your family. See you later.